Happy Sunday morning to everybody. I just want to start by encouraging everyone to go to my website at dombarcelonaforsheriff.com. At the top of the page, click Meet Dominic tab to view a summary of my experience and qualifications. Today we're going to discuss and expand upon the cronyism and the quid pro quo and lack of transparency with Gary Caruana's leadership and some FOIA violations. This kind of ties together with the quid pro quo. I'm going to continue to share some behind the scenes activities to provide the public with insight into the lack of transparency. Now, since I started submitting Freedom of Information requests, also known as FOIA requests, in 2024, I encountered an administration that evades transparency and skirted the laws of the Freedom of Information Act. The Freedom of Information Officer at the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office is a very close friend of Gary Caruana's of more than 30 years, and they work together at UPS. She did not possess prior experience in police record management, and the position was not publicly advertised to enable applications from other qualified candidates. Now, Gary's close friend is paid more than $87,000 a year. This is just one example of the cronyism, quid pro quo, and lack of transparency under Gary Caruana's leadership. More examples will be discussed in the future. Now, since October of 2024, I have documented several instances where Gary's friend and the FOIA officer have not fully cooperated with requests and at times have not adhered to FOIA regulations regarding transparency. It is also known that the FOIA officer has researched the name of a person that has been submitting FOIAs and has been overheard telling people within the sheriff's office that this person is my sister. Again, snubbing her nose at the FOIA regulations. Another unethical act that Gary's close friend has done is contacted all the department heads in the county that receive FOIAs from me or the other person she has identified as my sister that they are not to answer the FOIA and forward it to her to answer. Many times, the FOIA requests are sent to the department that holds the information and is purposely not sent to Gary's friend because of her lack of transparency and information she withholds if she feels it's damaging information. The county administration has their own FOIA officers and the Human Resource Department, the Finance Department, and the Purchasing Department are supposed to report to the county administration, not to the Sheriff's Office. We will continue to discuss these things the public is not aware of that happens behind the scenes. As we have discussed in past videos, there's a serious problem with the lack of transparency of the top law enforcement officer in Winnebago County. What is really going on here? Now, I've done a lot of investigation over the past several months and uncovered a lot of unethical acts and some unlawful acts that don't meet the framework of the law. What have I not uncovered? That's the question. It is time to have an experienced, career-oriented law enforcement leader in Winnebago County that will provide legitimate leadership within the Sheriff's Office. When elected as your next sheriff, I will implement policies and practices to ensure the best qualified people are being hired. I will eliminate quid pro quo in the workplace. Thank you for your time. Stay tuned next week for more. I'll expand on some more facts and lack of transparency within the Sheriff's Office. Thank you for your time. Remember, November 3rd, 2026, the public will have their voice heard. Thank you. Have a good day.